What is it now?
My talents are yours.
Our forces are under attack. Our brethren need assistance.
He's slowed, but he can get through. Sylvanas, pop this. Do that. Then decay.
Our hero has been killed.
Oh, Artis is fallen. Did he save before starting this? Dead and decay. Hold him off.
Our brethren need assistance.
Okay, do that.
Should I mess someone up?
Yes, and victory. No, those are just buildings. The arcane vaults.
At last, the alliance is finished. Once we round up the last stragglers, we should be... Not again.
Like seriously, look, that's meant to be a chest plate.
The Lich King. Danger draws near the frozen throne. You must return to Northrend immediately. Obey. My king, you are not well.
Take me back to the capital. I have a long journey ahead of me.
Dun dun dun. But seriously, that's meant to be a chest plate, and it looks like a chest loincloth. 2 hours 42. Christ. And that's not even counting the reloading and shit. Sorry, difficult mission. Maybe I should make these double length. Nah, more editing. Yeah. I was trying OBS recently, and how do you explain it? I was trying OBS recently, and I basically noticed it was cutting off a bit of footage at the end of videos when it was like I had a plugin that made it automatically start a new like after 40 minutes it would end of recording and start a new one. Unlike with XSplit where it would be all one recording, but it would chop the recording automatically in the background. So Amonis was suggesting. Actually, I can't remember if I actually told him this. But anyway, I'll send him a tweet. A viewer of mine, Anonymous, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. But anyway, he suggested to try a new video type. I gave it a go, and there was still I think the delay might have been shorter. To be honest, the delay was insignificant in the first place. It was only a little obsessive thing, like you missed like a flick of a mouse kind of thing. You know, it was a small action you would miss, but you know, say if the episode ended on half through a cutscene, you would miss out a little bit of the cutscene. You know, you might miss something important, or me finally making a joke. You know, so that didn't help too much. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is, since I did that video type isn't actually supported by my editor. I've actually since deleted the original videos because I had transferred them into MP4. The OBS has a feature for that, but those recordings can't be used in my editor either because you just get really garbled audio. You can make out what I'm saying, but there's some like weird distortion to it at the same time. So what I have to do, but when you listen to it normally, it's fine. So what I'm going to have to do at some stage is listen to those videos, just have them playing here, me reading a book, because I basically can't use my computer while it's happening. and just play through it. Just basically put those recordings into XSplit, have XSplit record them. Then I can go edit them. So basically, it's tempting to go and edit these into double-length videos. It's tempting, but I have enough work to do as is. And since I did like an entire raid, I did a raid with that file type, and I played around with a bit of Darkest Dungeon and maybe a bit of Heat Signature, or maybe it was just raid and Darkest Dungeon. I have to check that. But basically, there's a few hours there that I have to do as is. So, and then on top of that, I have 120 videos I need to edit. That's not including the ones that I need to record. So I've too much recording, I have too much work that I need to do at the time being to go and take on more. So even if I really wanted to do it free, I have just too much here to do. So you're just gonna have to put up with 20-minute episodes. Then again, I'm just realizing, well, I could just upload 2 at a time. We'll see what happens. I might actually forget by the time it comes out. I just kind of got fixated on, 40-minute episodes, 40 minutes, forgetting that I could just release them in, 2 20-minute episodes, as I've been doing on other occasions. I end up fixating on things. It can be beneficial if you twist it enough, I'm sure. But other times, not so much. So anyway, that's a tangent. Basically, I tried a new file type and it didn't really work out. So, yeah, I tried a new file type. It really didn't work out. So I'm having to do this, workaround. So there's even more work. I have tons of editing. So I couldn't just make these nice, chunky 40-minute videos. But if I remember at the time of uploading this, I will try and upload two a day just to compensate for how long this is. Because I feel that's just fair. So, yeah, long story short. Sorry, my head's been off today. You might have noticed that in this set, compared this set to, say, last set. My head's just a bit off. And my sleep schedule's been out of whack. I was being awake mostly during the day, and now I'm being awake mostly at night again. So, and I'm just kind of just been off in general the last bit, even beyond sleep schedule being out of whack. It's also weird how they don't really comment on Sylvanas having her body back. She just does. Basically, sometime between now and when she died, she repossessed her old body. The next evening, somewhere in Tersville Glades, the Banshee Sylvanas arrives at a secret meeting. Intrude, a kingdom divided. Actually, where did it say this was meant to be? I can't remember that description, my mind just blanked.
Lady Sylvanas, we are pleased that you came.
How could I not? For some reason, I no longer hear the Lich King's voice in my head. My will is my own once again. You Dreadlords seem to know why.
We've discovered that the Lich King is losing his power. As it wanes, so too does his ability to command undead such as you.
And what of King Arthas? What about his powers?
Though his rune-blade Frostmourne carries powerful enchantments, Arthas's own powers will fade in time. It is inevitable.
You seek to overthrow him, and you want my help to do it.
The Legion may be defeated, but we are the Nathrazim. We'll not let some upstart human get the best of us. Arthas must fall.
The Lich Kel'Thuzad is far too loyal to betray his master. But you, on the other hand...
Hate him. I have my own reasons for seeking vengeance. Arthas murdered my people and turned me into this monstrosity. I may take part in your bloody coup, but I will do so in my own way.
I, for one, do not trust her. Her heart is still elven. She will never side with us. Don't be too hasty. She has great spirit, but her hatred for Arthas will ultimately serve our cause.
Agreed. Well, if that's settled, let the festivities commence.
Chapter 2. The Flight from Lordaeron. The next morning on the palace grounds, King Arthas and his major domo, Kel'Thuzad, discuss the Lich King's dire warnings.
So the seizures have been getting worse?
Yes. With my powers drained, I can barely command my own warriors. The Lich King warned me that if I didn't reach Northrend soon, the bulk would be lost.
Fear not, my king. Everything is being prepared for your departure. The ships are waiting at the coast, and
There's been a change of plans, King Arthas. You're not going anywhere.
assassins! It's a trap!
You should never have returned, human. Weakened as you are, we have assumed control over the majority of your warriors. It seems your reign was short-lived.
There are too many of them, my king. Flee! Escape from the city! I'll find my own way out and meet you in the wilderness.
All right, Lich. Good luck.
Okay, these are actually already pretty weakened. We'll finish them off. It's actually a rather difficult thing. Because he's now level 8. Actually, nah, he's fine. For a moment, I was like, anticipating him being lower level. So I didn't even check his level when I started that sentence. So I just kind of filtered the correct level in. What should I say? There we go. So now, if I hit a difficult point here, I can just pop this and life will get a little bit easier. Now, if those Dreadlords actually got involved...
At last.
Oh. Actually, break down this? Well, if Kel'Thuzad had just fucking waited.
This is more luck.
Our master Kel'Thuzad sent us to aid you. Our new skeletal mages will make short work of the rebels.
Very good. We'll need to move quickly and find any others still loyal to me. We're going to need all the support we can get.
I thought we got a mission with Kel'Thuzad here. Okay, we never get to play as Kel'Thuzad again. When that out there. We never get to play as him again.
Tread lightly.
But yeah, these are new.
This better be good. Speak I.
For the Lich King. The dead shall serve no one orders me
Sadly, his deadbolt, decoil doesn't work on anyone here.
faithless coward. The restless dead await.
This better be good.
Let darkness guide me. Tread lightly.
There we go. Okay, I can't use it on those. Kept saying those were living.
Speak, fool.
Grab it.
You will know endless torment. This
Grab
is
it.
more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Attack. Potion of healing.
Ah, at last.
It's invulnerable.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. What does the shadow will?
Tremble before the scourge.
All he has against these is auto attack. Not really the best of things.
No one.
Okay, over here.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Ah,
Okay.
at last. This is more like it.
Chug it.
Finally.
Reanimates the corpse, fight your enemies.
Speak, fool. Ah,
Drop
at
this.
last.
Then
This
again,
is more
boots of
like
speed might be useful. Here, back in 1 second. Just want to see if the guide says anything about this staff. Hey, focusing on back. Yeah, they speak quite highly of it. Drop this.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Apparently the enemies will keep respawning.
For the Lich King. Faithless coward. This is more like
Oh, so artists can't gain any XP here or come any way burlier. Okay.
Ah, at last.
So all we've got is the gear here.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at
I
last.
have need of your abilities, little shade. Will you help me?
I live only to serve you, King Arthas.
At last. This is more like it. I shall be your
I have to be careful with this guy because
tread lightly.
there is shades
At
up
last.
north that can see it.
What needs revealing? My sight is yours.
Okay, I can get an abomination there.
I'll look into
Okay, there's coins around here,
Let's see.
but apparently the best we can buy with it is a mana stone.
Let's see.
But to be fair, a mana stone does sound pretty good.
Frostmourne hungers. What is it now?
What needs revealing?
Our forces are under attack.
No one.
I hate fighting undead. Like, fighting undead with a dead knight is great.
What we do.
I shall be your eyes.
As long as the enemies that keep respawning.
What needs revealing?
Like, there's some of our guys. Okay.
The dead shall serve. They'll all be mine in the end.
Seriously?
What does the shadow do?
Okay, never mind. You know what? I think I might just call it quits here. Oh shit. Fine, back here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it quits here. I'm still off. The other level, between the other level and me just being off normally, yeah, I think I've recorded enough for today. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you join me again soon. Till then, love and peace, baby.